Does Marvel Spider-Man 2 need DLC? Yes and no. But it's a little bit more complicated than that, and let's get into it. It's been a bit, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome back to another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. And, you know, the big debate right now around this game after it coming out, releasing, everyone played it, leaks came out, the art book came out. Obviously, this game was problematic to a certain extent. Maybe you would call it unfinished, something along those terms. But when it's all said and done, if you notice when playing the game, it does seem to set up for what could be, you know, DLC, especially when you consider like a big bad such as the possibility of Carnage. And well, obviously Carnage is a symbiote. This game is entirely about symbiotes, and so that is like a problem. Like, you want to solve the symbiote issue so you can, you know, create a new issue for the third game, or maybe not. I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, what if this game doesn't technically need DLC? In this age, games for more than a decade have always gotten DLC, when in reality, back in the day, if you don't remember, like, a lot of people would say that DLC was used as an excuse to get more money, and thus not having a complete story from the get-go. So now we're at a point where people clearly want DLC. They want more from this, and you know, this could be a lot of factors. This could maybe be people wanting this game to feel more complete, maybe to resolve some more stuff, add some more stuff that they may have included if they didn't run out of a budget, which is kind of funny considering the budget of this game was absolutely insane. And it's interesting to think, because if this game doesn't have DLC, obviously there's a couple things that they could tackle in the DLC, but mostly it's about Carnage, right? That is the big issue. And well, what if they do release it or leave Carnage for the third game? That'd be interesting, because like, well, would people really want to see symbiotes again? Plus, having Peter have the anti-venom suit could create a lot of problems, especially when you want to try to start from new. Like, how will you kind of regress these characters so you're like, you know, you're starting back from like 100, even though technically Spider-Man 2 didn't really do that, and you just start off the bat without any progression from the previous game. So this is quite the predicament. Should Insomniac Games make a DLC to tie up loose ends and then add more problems for the future, or should they leave what they have left for the next game, whether they will have another one in between 3 or whatever? This can go many ways. Personally, I don't think this game needs DLC. I'm kind of surprised that so many people want a DLC. Again, I don't know if that's because they want more from this game, if they felt empty. I know a lot of people kind of felt underwhelmed with how this game performed. Besides a couple of things, honestly, I think this game was fine. And I think it would be interesting to kind of keep the symbiotes as a mainstay for the third game. Almost like you're adding a problem from every game you've had thus far into the final game, being like, you know, this is the end. So obviously you have the Doc Ock situation tying from Spider-Man 1, as well as anything having to do with Yuri, considering Spider-Man 1 was when she departed. They could add some form of Miles issue from Miles Morales game, and then of course if you continue to have Carnage as an issue, you can also have an issue from Spider-Man 2, leading to Spider-Man 3 being this culmination of a lot of problems that these guys would have to deal with. And honestly, if a lot of people's issues with this game was that it felt rushed, especially towards the end, doing a DLC right now would give them less time to work on the third game. And honestly, I would just prefer them to do a lot of effort into the third game, make a great conclusion. But hey, that's just me. Also, if I seem distracted, I am live playing this while doing this, so please don't roast me. But anyways, yeah, I'm curious, because I personally felt very satisfied with this game, and of course I would love to get anything Spider-Man related as soon as possible, but I know, especially in this day and age, this stuff takes a lot of time to develop. So I think we should just let Insomniac cook. If it happens, it happens, and hopefully they don't doom themselves with so much to do with this industry, with all the layoffs that's been going on, you know, we want these people to be healthy, to have these good work environments. Plus, honestly, I don't honestly think giving a DLC can add much besides story. So everything kind of with like the instructable environments, which was leaked, I think, unless that was fake, I don't know. You know, that's never gonna happen. They can't fix the main story. That'd be impossible unless they just do like a big patch that would cost money, mind you. They would have to, and that's just too much time and resources that they would spend. They'd rather just move on. So yeah, I personally think no DLC is fine, but let me know what you all think. I'm very curious to see. It's been a bit since I have made a Spider-Man video, and I saw a lot of people on Twitter talking about it, so I just kind of wanted to give my opinion on it. And well, I hope you all have a fantastic day, night, depending on where you are, and have a good one.